half volley has always been confusing to me, just as far as how it's defined. It's more of half a ground stroke than it is half a volley. Perhaps because you're in between the backcourt and forecourt, where you're getting ground strokes and volleys, it's called a half volley. When you think of the racket patterns, the volley is a pushing motion, a linear motion. The ground stroke is circular in this position. The half volley starts out as a volley because ideally that's what you want. You're charging forward. If it's not a volley or a low volley, it becomes a half volley. Very much like a baseball player, the shortstop who's charging the incoming ball. So you put your racket right down to the court with no backswing, and it's just a bounce hit rhythm. You move forward on the half volley, so the footwork would be the same as the approach shot, where you're going to be crossing over this way. You let your right hand go out to your left hand. Your hands mirror one another. If you're playing your half volley in singles, typically you're going to have a racket pattern that goes up a flight of stairs on this incline. If you're playing doubles, you soften your hand and you go up, not like a flight of stairs, but more like an elevator, because you want to get the ball up and down. It's interesting that a lot of lethargic players that are slow at moving forward, they actually become very good at half volleys, because simply they hit a lot of half volleys. But you want to be creative in making sure that your players go forward and play half volleys. For the grip, if someone is playing with a full Western grip, it's going to be very, very difficult to play a half volley. If I just set the edge of the racket on the court this way, that's where I'm going to be best to have close to an Eastern grip to come in and play the half volley. Remember, the grip determines the angle the racket faces, so it'd be very difficult to play half volleys if I go to a semi-Western and even beyond to a full Western. So you get racket alignment. It's like your palm goes to your target, and on the backhand side, knuckles to your target. And it's, again, just dropping the racket to the court and going forward in this position